The next element that's going to affect this portfolio is foreign exchange. So I saw somewhere recently that after the stimulus bills and everything in America, that 40% of all the dollars that have ever existed were printed last year. You know, there's a lot of talk of inflation, and obviously there's things like in history, like the Weimar Republic, where people were bringing their wages home in wheelbarrows because the money was worth so little. Happens all over the world. Venezuela was like that, still is. But how it's going to affect this is any company that I hold in the US. So when I buy it, I'll be paying, so I'll be buying it in dollars. So let's say try 3M. The money that goes into the account is in euros, and the dividends I receive are then converted into euros from whatever currency I received them in. So the safest ones for me at the moment regarding foreign exchange are actually European stocks, anything in euro. So $198. So let's say I wanted to buy one share. So that'd be €169 for me to buy it. So if I receive dividends in dollars and they're converted into euro, if the dollar is strong, I'll get more euro, and if the dollar is weaker, I'll get less in dividends. But the other side of that coin is when the dollar decreases in value, it's cheaper for me to buy shares. And when it's stronger, it's more expensive for me to buy shares. And now because I'll check them now. The vast majority are from the US. Where is it here? I think I may have here, yeah, return. See, there's the foreign exchange impact of this. So my position has gone up 2.2%, and the foreign exchange impact has added another 3 cents. And I'm not really sure about trading 212's like a policy, if they might hold on to dividends for a bit longer to get a better exchange rate, or if it's done immediately. Because when I emailed them, they said that they tried to do them as fast as possible, but you know that could mean anything. And obviously, if they're keeping it for themselves to make a little bit of money, you know, I'm fine with that. You know, they're allowing me to invest while I sit in bed or sit on the toilet or anything, making it extremely easy. So if they want to take more for themselves, that's fine with me. And I don't really think they'd admit that openly, that they're keeping it to try and make a bit of extra profit, but you know, they have to make their money. So I don't really have an answer about their policy for it. But yeah, the vast majority are in dollars. The Indy 500. Here we go. Down the bottom. So 286 of the holdings are in the USA. And then the 7 from Canada are in dollars as well. Then the UK would be British pounds. That would be euro, 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 euro. I don't know. I think that might be dollars. I think the only one from Israel I have is plus 500. Then there's Swiss francs. That's in euro. I don't know about Singapore. I think that might be euro as well, just on this app. Because I think the app is or the stock that I'm allowed to buy is on like non-ISA US markets, I think. So what would be most beneficial to me would be to bulk up the euros first, any stock that's in euro. Because once I receive a dividend, that's just, there's no conversion. It just goes, it's paid in euro and I receive however much euro it is. And I will be aiming to try and balance it out, but there's way more. There's much bigger options for buying US stocks than there is for any others at the moment. And I don't want to just buy any stock for the dividends or for the yield, because this is risky enough as it is, but that would be even worse. There's already a lot of them in here that will probably fail. But yeah, it depends on how the currencies do. Let's see if I can find a different one. See, that's in euro. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't have the. I need one that I have a position in. Pi investments. Yeah, I actually can't look at the full list of them because it lags the computer out too much. I'm on a laptop, so it doesn't really have the strength at the moment. I think this is in the UK, Standard Life Aberdeen. Yeah. Jesus, it's as slow as a rainy week. Yeah, so that's the same. And I'll try and find a euro one. There, so see, the euros, there's no foreign exchange at all. So I would receive the best, well, depending on the strength of the currency at the time. But I would receive the exact amount from the stocks. Any euro holdings that I have, I'll receive the full amount. I'd be too slow going through everything. So another thing that I should be doing is bulking up the ones that pay in euro. And even adding more, because the amount of US holdings I have is like just over 50% of the portfolio is US stocks. Yeah, we'll see as time goes on. Because as I said, it would be, if say the dollar crashed, it would be cheaper for me to buy them. But the dividends I receive will be worth a lot less, and the whole point of this is dividends. So it's another double-edged sword